What's in the box? Thanks for joining me for another episode. I think I'm going to cheat because there should be something in this box that isn't. Okay, we've been looking at Sony, adapted to Sony legacy prime lenses, manual focus lenses and that. Today we're going to switch up. I've got a Canon DSLR that I own, and these lenses are going to be for it, I believe, in this box. So let's pop it open and find out. Purpose of the box again is to protect the item and also create kind of a little air chamber where we can put in these silica gel packets that are color coded to tell me when they need to be put in the oven again for a little while. All right, so again, moving on to Canon. Now, Canon DSLRs have an EF mount, and that's what I've been looking for lately over the last 6 months or so since I got my Canon DSLR. I am conscious now of getting a true EF mount lens rather than an EF-S lens, because I want to upgrade to a full frame camera at some point. Just try it out. I see a lot of reviews for the 5D, the original 5D, that are really appealing to me. I think I like the style that it creates. So I want to make sure that the lenses I buy are EF mount so that they can get on that full frame camera and be used. So this is one of Canon's earliest EF mount lenses. It might be from the 90s even. It's a 100-300 f 4.5, but it's autofocus. The autofocus is still super fast, and build quality is okay. It's a little plasticky. It does have a metal mount. It's this twist turn. The focus ring is back here, which is a little different. Normally they're up front. It's got this rubber ring on the front, which makes, what can I say? It makes like attaching a filter to it or a lens hood a little weird, but there's a screw mount inside there. Yeah. So this is probably the most recent lens that I bought, and I'm still continuing to work with it. I took photos with it this week, and I haven't quite figured it out yet. I took it on a trip to Asheville with me and wasn't very happy with the nature photos that I got with it. Something maybe not quite perfect with the autofocus. Manually, it does a great job. And the reviews that I've seen, I think Matthias Berling reviewed it, are that if you're willing to figure this thing out, you can get some really great results, and it's supposed to be super sharp. So I'm still working with it. The second lens that I got, and I bought this out of curiosity more than anything. I think it was 40 bucks at the time or something. It was this Quanta-Ray, which is one of those manufacturers that makes stuff for other people, but puts them under, one name, and then 5 different factories make it. 100-300 f 4.5, so very similar to the last one. Very plasticky construction. It's okay. The turn ring is a little tight. It's okay. It is like demonstrably not as clear or sharp as the Canon we just looked at, but it's okay. It's okay. I mean, I think with the price difference, is probably half the price of that Canon. You can't go too wrong. This isn't awful. It's just not as sharp, and you can tell when you look at it. This is exciting. Look at this. This is the box in the box. So what's in the box Jason? All right. I think it's a kit lens that I almost never use. Yes, it is a Canon 35-80mm. We're going to pause for station identification because the plane's flying over top. So the reason I don't use this 35-80, and maybe I should try it out more, it's very plasticky construction, and I have other lenses that fit that range and do a better job. So that's why it's in the box all right? And I think what I'll do is I'll grab another lens out of another box over here where the Canon is. Pop this sucker out. Still keep it in its egg carton. I love this lens, by the way. This is where do we start here? 50-200mm Sigma f 1.4 lens. All these are autofocus lenses. This lens was from some guy in Hong Kong who's selling it for $100 on eBay. I was like, Hong Kong might get damaged. I have one lens damaged in transit to me, but shipped it fast. Guys in Asia and Japan want to get, I know Hong Kong's not Japan, but I've heard good things about Japan sellers wanting to get the product out quickly, ship quickly, protect their reputation on eBay, and that, very important. But this got to me, and I have taken some amazing photos. I'm right near an airport where I live. The planes fly low, but I have been able to get even closer with the lens, like this lens. And when it's a military area as well, when the big military jets fly by, there's a photo that I took with this lens that is going to stick with me a long time. That I love it when I see stuff in a picture that I can't see with the naked eye, right? So I take this picture, I go back and look at it on the computer, on the monitor, and I can see on the wheel well cover that is opened up to allow the landing gear to come down, right? Maintainer of the year, so-and-so from Tulsa, Oklahoma, or something like that, in lettering on it. Like, it's amazing. So this is a sharper than you might think lens. I've seen reviews where people were like, yeah, it's okay. My copy, anyway, is really, really good. I'm delighted with this in terms of sharpness and speed and that. And also the focal range. 50 to 200 is a great range. Obviously, that makes it 75 to 300 on... actually, it's going to be more because it's a 1.6, right? My mind's still in Sony mode. But, you know, thereabouts, it's still... useful, good, sharp, and I'm really happy with it. I would recommend getting this lens. And when you get the hood on the end of it, it becomes freaking gigantic, though. you sit there with your camera and it's huge. So that's one kind of negative, I guess, about these lenses, is that they're enormous. But I would recommend getting that one. Not too sure about the other two yet. Still working on them. That's a work in progress. So that's what's in the box today. I'm Jason Kanigan. Thanks for watching and joining me on the photography journey.